Alright. And we'll go to syndication or cable. Okay. Know your target audience. And because if you're writing for cable, you can do a lot more racier things than what you can writing for syndication. Okay, a good example of syndication writing would be Bones, NCIS, Grey's Anatomy, because they get into some really racy, sexual themes and stuff like that. So, you want to stay PG or mid PG-13. Now, I would, even with like your TV shows or your cable shows like Justified or Nip Tuck, those were strong PG-13, almost R ratings. Okay, because of the violence, the language, and the sexuality. Okay, but those are cable. So, if that's what you're writing for, then push the envelope. Okay, if you're writing for cable, push the envelope because you can get away with more. Alright? But I would definitely look up the rating systems, okay, and know what those are. Just the next point. Know the rating systems. Know what a G film is. Know what a PG TV show or a PG-13 TV show is. Okay? All that is outlined in the rating systems. Alright. Now, writing for television, format. I may have, I don't have, I thought I printed out no. I went online last night and actually downloaded the rating systems, the requirements for each one, and I forgot to print it out. I apologize for that. So, but I will email it to the group. Okay. Just make sure that on the sign-in sheet your email address is listed on there. So just make sure you sign that. That way I can specifically send it to just this small group, and then that way it doesn't go out to everybody, and because some people might not want it. All right. So this next section we're going to cover formatting, okay, which is very. Do you have a question? Oh, all right. Which is very important in the differences between writing a screenplay, writing a sitcom, and writing a teleplay or a drama. Right. Everybody should know what a 3-act structure looks like. Okay, and this is what your act structure for a feature film would look like. Okay, and whenever you're starting to write a feature film, this is really kind of daunting. I know I was petrified, thinking, oh my God, I got to write 3 acts, and it's got to be so many pages here, so many pages there, so many pages. And I was like, my God, and it took my breath away. But then I started looking at the teleplay, which is 6 acts versus 3, and I'm like, oh my God. But there's a lot more to writing a teleplay structurally than what a feature film is. Because you have to figure out if you're going to run a 4-plot structure or a 3-plot structure. 4-plot structure is A, B, C, D. A plot being the main premise of your story, which is going to be the driving force of your show. Take Battlestar Galactica. The main premise of that story was for the survivors of the of Caprica. Yeah, thank you. You know, the survivors of Caprica to find the 13th tribe of Cobalt on this mystical planet called Earth. Okay, that was the driving force, the premise of the story. Okay, plot B is the conflict between good and evil, which is the war between the Cylons and the humans. Right. C is the parallel lives of the supporting characters. Okay, the dynamics between Admiral Adama and his son, or the dynamics between Starbuck and Apollo. You know, they all had parallel stories that intertwined with each other. Right? And then D is the love story. Okay? Battlestar Galactica, again, you had the love story between the president, and I cannot think of the president's last name to save my life in that show. God, I can't think of it, but Admiral and the Admiral, you know, Admiral Adama, you know, they started out as enemies, and then through mutual admiration for each other's position, a friendship started to build, and from that friendship, a love story started. And you know, it spanned the course of many universes, and then they came together on Earth. So it was a very strong and tumultuous relationship and plot line throughout the series. Okay, Battlestar Galactica is the mold for all 4-plot structured TV series, because it is one of the very few TV series to have a 4-plot structure and be successful. Okay? Each one of their scenes throughout the 4 seasons that they were on were a minute and a half or less. But each scene said a tremendous amount. Why, hello there!
Hiya.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I don't know, let's slide this over. If we can, you know, like slide seats and then give her a comfy one. Or that'll work too, I guess. Yeah. You're just gonna have to catch up on YouTube.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so you know, like I said, Battlestar Galactica holds the greatest success rate for running a 4-plot structure.
Eric,
Yes.
Eric, does Friday Night Lights have a 4-plot? Do you think?
I know the series, I just don't watch it. I would have to watch it,
Yeah.
and then study it.
Okay.
And you can look at their, you can probably pull down one of their scripts off of
that'd be neat. Yeah.
off the internet
I
and
watched.
read it,
I
and be able to tell.
yeah, I hadn't seen it for a long time, and then
Yeah.
I saw it last night. I thought, you know, this thing is such a good show.
Exactly.
And looking at that, I may be wrong. I think it's 4, but
Eric, would you email that to us? Did you make that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's nice.
You already have a copy of this. I've sent it to you long ago.
I don't remember this for television.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
And then you also have the 3-plot structure, which is what most TV series, most TV drama series are based on. A plot being the main premise of the story, the driving force of the story. B is the love story, and C are the lives of the supporting characters.